Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your August horoscopes here. For those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing two winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. For an additional shot to win, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Tony Nielsen Official. All of my contact information is in the box below. All right, fam, let's jump into it and see what's in store for the month ahead. Hey, Virgo. This reading is for Virgo's sun, moon, and rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then love. I'll have timestamps down below. Virgo, general overview, August 2020. Virgo, general overview. You know, Virgo, I'm feeling a much happier energy come through for you. I feel like you have, or you are about to, step into, it feels like more of like a contented space. You're a little more fulfilled. Things are a little bit more peaceful than they have been over the last, possibly the last year. If you think of where you were a year ago, it's where you are right now. I'm feeling peace, but I feel like it's peace that has been chosen. You woke up and you decided, you know what? I'm taking ownership over this. I'm taking ownership over my happiness. I'm choosing to be peaceful, and I'm choosing to cut ties with anyone and anything that gets in the way of that. And I feel you really owning that right now. This is a different energy for you, Virgo. I have not been picking up on this in past readings, so this feels new, and I'm sure there's a catalyst for this new energy. This is really beautiful. Let's get you one more shuffle. Okay, Virgo August 2020. First card out here is listen. I feel like you have been listening. This also comes through as super peaceful, someone who is able to quiet their mind. Now, if you don't feel like you're at peace yet, this is how you're going to get there. You're going to meditate. You're going to quiet your mind. You got to shut off that chatter sometimes. The Virgo mind, the overthinker, there's so much worry, and sometimes you can create the illusion that there is something wrong, when in fact everything is in its perfect place. Everything is happening in divine timing. That is a message Spirit really wants to get through to you at this time. Listen, hear that message. But this really is about shutting off your mind a little bit. Meditation comes through very, very strong. Spirit is trying to speak to you, but it's about peace. Acceptance is your challenge. If you are not fully at peace yet, what do you have to come full circle with? What loss? What loss? What challenge? What struggle? What did you think was going to work out that didn't? Has this been costing you peace of mind? It's time to take this from challenge and flip this upright. But how do you do this? You're going to quiet your mind. You're going to do things that are peaceful. This also speaks to self-nurturing over the course of this month ahead. Self-nurture doesn't necessarily mean spa days, but it does mean some quiet time to yourself. It does mean turning your phone off. It means not being available to everyone when they need you and they want you, okay? Yeah, there's still some lingering stuff from the past. But what's so beautiful here is the abundance. There's so much abundance here. Let's take a look. Your first card, this is what I feel like many of you need to come full circle with acceptance. There's something about the past. There's something that you hoped would work out. It didn't, or an opportunity you thought would come through that didn't come through. It's okay. There's something bigger and better. Why? Okay. Shower of abundance followed by inner child. There's something better for your inner child. There's also something better for your family. Okay. For those of you with children, you may have been concerned about a child. Oh no. Not only is your children or your child okay, but there's an abundance, an overflow of love, an abundance of money secure for your family. I'm seeing like some sort of windfall. There's something coming in, Virgo, over the course of this month. But the key to all of this abundance, this love, this more peaceful inner child, more peaceful life for your children. I don't know if you can see this because of the light, but it's let your past go. I see some of you standing at a door, looking at a door, and it's going to stay closed. It's time to turn your back on the closed doors. It's time to let them go. It's time to let it go. It's time to find peace with the doors that have closed because they're so much better now. You walk away from that. Look what you step into. Now, as we step into your season later on in the month, I feel like there could be some triggers with inner child, but don't let that trip you up. Don't let that trip you up. Bottom of the deck, see only love, okay? Forgiveness, bottom of the deck. I do feel like there could be some triggers around love, around family that you love, or family triggering you, someone close to you triggering you for sure. It's short-lived, it's temporary, and that energy is not coming all the way back. You're not going to get stuck in some, past loophole, some past purgatory. You know that space where you've let go, but you haven't been able to fully move on. You're just kind of stuck in that purgatory. Just because you have a trigger doesn't mean you're stuck back in that space. You're done. Like I channel coming into this reading, you've chosen your happiness. You've chosen peace. Now you've got to honor that, okay? Triggers are just opportunities for us to heal a little bit deeper, for us to heal a little more than we had the ability or knowledge to prior. There's a purpose. They serve a purpose. These people that trigger you, they serve a purpose. Just don't get stuck in it. This is what I want you to focus on. I want you to see love. See love everywhere. Feel love everywhere. Have gratitude for every single thing and have those conversations out there in the universe. That is how you call in an abundance of love, an abundance of money, also an abundance of newness. This comes through as like new energy. It's not the old abundance. It's not the old ways of doing things. It's not the old people and relationships. It's new. It's brand new. But I feel like you are coming into alignment with a newer, more evolved version of yourself, certainly a more peaceful version, or a more peaceful life, a more peaceful, Spirit's showing me like a stage, okay, or like a staircase, like a giant staircase. You've leveled up now. You've leveled up, and you will be rewarded greatly, especially as you get closer to Virgo season. But honestly, Leo season really wants to do something very blessed and very beautiful. But you do need to shut your mind off and commit to your peace. But I do see you being very peaceful by the end of the month. And it's going to feel, for some of you, it's going to be like night and day. It's going to be a complete 180. From so much inner conflict and turmoil and confusion possibly, to complete peace. Just like waking up and that weight is completely off your shoulders. You just move forward. And because of that, you'll be more in divine flow to receive blessings much easier than what you've been able to call in over the last year. Okay, so let's see how this applies to love. Virgo in love. Virgo in love. August 2020. Virgo in love. Spirit just said a fresh start for some of you. It's a fresh start. Maybe getting back out there, finally dating again. Possibly a fresh start with a partner that you're still very much in love with. Fresh start, a new start. Spirit just said fresh air. Fresh air comes through as renewal for sure, but it also comes through as something lighthearted, less challenging, less struggle, no drama. That's what's up ahead for you this month. But I do feel like you've had to work for this peace. The peace didn't necessarily come so effortlessly, but it will be worth it. Let's get you one more. We'll pull you some cards. Virgo in love. Virgo in love. You just need to let go of it. The unrequited love, the unbalanced love, the one-sided love. There's no need to be thinking about this or investing any more energy into it. The ones that are meant to stay will stay. The people that are of the highest good to be with you will extend the same kind of love and energy. There's no more you needing to take on everything, whether that that be taking on all the work, taking all the blame, taking all the whatever it is that you've been taking. Probably all of the above, okay? Possibly the weight of somebody else. This is also how you get your peace. It comes from a place of much healthier confidence, self-love, okay? Crossing this and what's challenging is letting go of control issues. There's somebody controlling. There's somebody controlling. You may have fallen out of love with this person. They may not be at peace letting you go. They may be creating some drama or some challenges for you now. But don't worry, it's short-lived. Again, like I was saying, the triggers, they're just temporary triggers. It's an opportunity for you to say, okay, if this person can trigger me like this, what about me do I still need to heal? How did I manifest this? Why did I manifest this? What lesson is there still for me to learn? That's how you're going to move past this energy. This is not meant for you to get stuck. No getting stuck, okay? I do see some endings, but I feel like endings in love will even pull you, yeah. I mean, you end up in a good place. It's a little bit challenging to get there, I will say. I do feel like there's some endings in love, but they have probably already occurred. I think at this point for Virgos and Virgos partners, you sort of know where you stand. If you're unsure of where you stand, probably consider that as a separation at this point. You are deserving of love. We come full circle with the self-love. Okay, this is somebody whose emotions are still kind of splashing around a little all over the place, you know, sort of not a violent stream, but certainly not like a gentle, you know, peaceful little pond. You're getting to that peaceful pond, lake type of energy versus like the big waves of an ocean, okay? 180, I'm telling you. There's a 180 now with your peace. It's because you've recommitted to self-love. There's somebody worth waiting for. Whoever you have let go of now allows you to have space to call in somebody better. There is much higher vibing love here. But this is what I love for you, Virgo. First of all, money's on your mind and finances. But look at this. There's money, there's career, and there's commitment. I'm seeing some major breakthroughs in money and career for you. I think that you've been trying to manifest that. And I feel like if you're going to see a reward come through this month that is major, it's going to show up in career first. The Spirit's showing me an overlap. When the money's right, the love flows, there's less for you to worry about. But there's also love in what you do because you love what you do or because you are circling back to doing something for work that you do love. That love overflows, that the energy of love, the higher vibing love, it starts to call in and help you attract, and Spirit's saying maintain higher vibing partners. But there is still somebody it looks like you need to let go of. Just coming through very strong. Prioritize self-love just because there's chemistry, even if there is love, okay? Just because there's physical chemistry and there is still some love, it doesn't mean it's healthy for you anymore, okay? This could also apply to some of Virgo's partners who are having a hard time fully letting Virgo go. But I do feel like for the majority of you, this is you making your peace with this type of a situation. Bottom of the deck, there's still chemistry, okay? But this is what Spirit's trying to align you with. Safer love, different love, better karma. People who are very much in alignment with your career goals and your life goals that can contribute, that can build with you versus take from you. There's something that's been consistently unbalanced in relationships for you, Virgo. The karma of that, it's time for it to come to a close, okay? So if you haven't chosen your peace, if you are still stuck in conflict, whether that be finances and career or because of a romantic partner, this is an opportunity. This Leo energy presents you the opportunity to choose happiness. Leo's going to make it a little easier for you. Don't be surprised if some Leos come through to make life a little easier, a little more joyful. I am seeing rays of the sun, so that could be literal, being outside in the sunshine. But I'm really feeling not just Leo season, but Leo's showing up for you and being very, very positive. You may also be on that cusp of Leo, Virgo, but especially if you're on that cusp, this month ahead is particularly blessed for you. Don't get caught up on anyone or anything from the past. Move forward with renewal, newness, fresh air, fresh energy. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Most importantly, focus on your self-love because you have shifted. You have shifted your thoughts. You've shifted your energy for the positive, but to peace. own your peace. Own it and sit in it and see how much easier life is because you've made that decision. Okay, Virgo, if you feel like you need more clarity, reach out. I'm available for private readings and energy healing work. I'm only taking on emergency readings and sessions at this time, but reach out if you need me. I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading at that time. In the meantime, Virgo, I'm sending so much love and gratitude. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.